Good morning and welcome to commencement. I'm Michael Driscoll, President of IUP. I would ask that you please stand now for the presentation of the colors and our national anthem sung by Kayla Marie DeArmond, a junior in music education and vocal performance. The graduation brass ensemble will accompany her.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts were so gallantly streaming in the markets and grim, the bombs bursting in air, keep off through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Please be seated. Thank you, Ms. DeArmond. The presence of friends and family is what makes occasions like this one most special. Because not all can make the trek to Indiana or be with us in the auditorium, I want to give special greetings to the families who join us through our live webcast. We are honored to have with us members of the IUP Council of Trustees. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Nathan Spade, Sam Smith, who chairs the Council of Trustees and also serves as a member of the State System of Higher Education Board of Governors, and our student trustee, Caleb King. Thank you for all you do to support and advance IUP. Please be seated. I will now introduce members of the President's Cabinet, deans, and faculty members on the platform who will not be speaking during the ceremony. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized, and then you may be seated. Dr. Rhonda Lucky, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Katme Osaren Hanna, Interim Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Cornelius Wooten, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Patty McCarthy, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Ms. Robin Gorman, Executive Assistant to the President for Government and Community Relations. Dr. Pablo Mendoza, Assistant to the President for Social Equity. Mr. Michael Hood, Dean of the College of Fine Arts. Dr. Robert Camp, Dean of the Eberly College of Business and Information Technology. Dr. Laura Lutkahans, Dean of the College of Education and Communications. Dr. Mary Williams, Interim Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Yao Asamoah, Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. Deanne Snavely, Dean of the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Mr. Luis Gonzalez, Dean of IUP Libraries. Mr. Richard Muth, Director of Regional Campuses. Dr. David Piper, Chairperson of the University Senate. Lieutenant Colonel Dennis Faulkner, Chairperson of Military Science. And our Grand Marshal today, Dr. Rita Johnson. Please join me in welcoming the platform party. I would now ask that members of the faculty please stand. I would now ask the members of the audience to please join the platform party and graduates in expressing our gratitude for the contributions that the faculty have made to ensure the success of today's graduates. You may be seated. Our student speaker today, Hortense Samantha Mowat, is a practicing school psychologist who has worked with families and children. She is an advocate for children and personal excellence, and her research interests focus on adolescent mental health. She partners with organizations that work to empower girls and young men to develop confidence, self-esteem, self-advocacy, and life skills. She graduates today with her Doctor of Education degree in school psychology. Please welcome Ms. Mowat.
Good morning. Good morning, and thank you to President Driscoll, members of the University Committee. Good morning to our advisors and committee members. Good morning to the graduates. And good morning to the friends and family who are here or watching in other locations to celebrate with us on this momentous occasion. You know, as I go into work in the morning, anyone on the phone with me knows I've gotten to work because the choruses of, good morning, oh, hey, how you doing, good morning. Oh, no, I still work here, yep, okay. You would think it was the new episode of my own show. And in my mind, it is. Because it is, of course it is. And I have theme music, so let's be clear. Now, I won't lie, there's some days when I feel like The Walking Dead. But the show must go on. So clearly you realize that I have a rich fantasy life. Everyone should. But by describing my morning, I'm hoping to illustrate who participated and how we got through this journey of graduate school. There's me, there's my rich fantasy life. There's my family, my friends, my colleagues, my education, my experience, and the many, many children I've worked with over the years. I believe that for each and every graduate, finishing this degree was both a single and a collective experience. a journey with plot twists and turns, many highs and lows. There were ongoing themes of life that were unseen, but always there. There was the challenge of wondering if you're good enough, smart enough, or strong enough to go on. The challenge of deadlines that had to be set, ones that you had to set yourself, and ones that your advisor had to set for you just to hold you accountable. It involved a great cast of characters, many of whom are here today to celebrate with us. But as the stars of our own show, we made it. My God, we made it. At this very moment, we made it to this very moment with a sense of what every morning and this commencement ceremony represents. A chance to embrace the opportunity of a new day, to approach life with a sense of purpose and a great expectancy of things to come. So at this extraordinary time in your life, I say this: embrace it. Be the star of your own show. Be a show that is unique and originally you. And as we reach this point in my plot, in our plots, our collective plots now, I'd like to share with you my roles and how I got here to this point that you see before you. I'm a woman of color, which creates seen and unseen obstacles to be overcome. But don't worry, as you probably have already seen, and as many people who know me, I am particularly colorful and a particular character. I'm a woman of faith. I promise you, I couldn't have gotten through this entire journey without it. I'm the daughter of Jamaican parents who left their native home for completely new environments and new countries to look for opportunities and a better life. They were unafraid and unapologetic about wanting and pursuing more. And I'm also a caretaker for those parents now, in return and in gratitude. I'm a sister, a friend, a colleague, and an auntie, soon to be Dr. Auntie. I'm the one who pushed and supported our kids as they pursued higher educational opportunities. I've been the one to call when you needed a listening ear or to plot a scheme. I'm the one who needed advice and prayer when I was stressed out, tired of doing research, and thinking I was never going to make it. A friend in need, right? I'm a school psychologist. I am so in love with my profession and have been so impacted by all of the children I've worked with, the families, the staff, everyone I've met in the last 18 years of me practicing as a professional. And I'm a student. I say I am a student because although my time at IUP is coming to an end and my formal studies are now coming to a conclusion, I continue to grow and learn. I'm a student of life and continuing to encourage and grow and to embrace every opportunity and to get whatever life has in store for me. We the graduates, have had to be all of these things and more, all at the same time. I'm a puzzle with a million pieces, and many have been shaped, guided, and influenced me. As I graduate today, I also share with you a new role, to do the same for others, so that I now become what others have been to me. Because to whom much is given, much is required. Fellow graduates, just like a really good book or movie, our characters are built on so much more than what people see or read in the first few chapters, or what they know of the chapters of our lives that they're only in specifically. Take this chapter, for instance. This grad school journey was a hard one that required perseverance. I'm certain none of you in here would say the last several years have been easy. You sacrificed your time, you put in effort, and you pushed your skills to the limit. And while our loved ones were supportive, they couldn't do it for us or with us, and that made for some lonely nights and early mornings. And only those who have gone through it for themselves understand that you can't stop all of your other responsibilities to focus on just this school thing. You had to pull up everything inside of you to keep going, to make it happen, and finish the work. However, throughout that time, you were not alone. I was not alone. There were all the people who checked in, prayed, advised, encouraged, and sometimes had to nudge me to keep going when I wanted to quit. I am the star of my own show, but there were so many that helped to make my life more exciting and my plots, though not my pockets, richer. So when you look at me now, I'm not alone, As I stand here before you, please realize that every one of us graduating here today is an amalgamation of our own personality, idiosyncrasies, personal resources, experience, opportunities, and people that we have ever encountered. You may see just me, but I am the me. I am made up of the me that I was created to be and that everyone has invested in me. I've never been one to display or prop up my level of education and degrees, and I always felt that they didn't tell you who I am as a person, about my character, or what I stood for. But I realized my doctoral degree, the degree that I will receive here today, speaks volumes about me. And your degree speaks volumes about you too. It says that you can set a goal and accomplish it. It says that you have something inside of you that can set the world on fire. Some call it chutzpah. And it says that you are the one who is made up of many. So in ending, as I reflect on my own story, my free advice to you, because who doesn't like free stuff? Be unapologetic. Be the star of your own show. Make the most of every moment, however fantastic it may be in your own mind. Strive to be excellent because greatness is not unattainable. Arguably most important, strive to be part of someone else's amalgam, a part of someone else's puzzle, if you will. Believe in and encourage them because they need it from you. This is the lesson that my advisor and all of our committee members taught to us. And Dr. McLaughlin, you'll never know how much you mean to me and your support. You'll just never know. And lastly, but certainly not least, be influential. You can make things happen. Look where you are today. Clearly you have, you can, and you will, because I'm believing in us. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, soon-to-be Dr. Auntie Mowat. Thank you. The 2017 Distinguished University Professor, Teresa Schellenberger, will provide the commencement address. The Distinguished University Professorship is a lifetime honor bestowed on exemplary faculty members who have demonstrated a commitment to teaching and research. Dr. Schellenberger has led efforts in the nursing field to use new technologies to promote active learning in the classroom, online, and in clinical environments. She is considered a leader in the area of nursing. Dr. Schellenberger is the co-author of the leading book on clinical teaching in nursing. Now in its 4th edition, the book is used in graduate programs around the world and has received many awards. Over the years, she has published significant journal articles, and although there is limited funding for nursing education research, Dr. Schellenberger has been successful in securing substantial grant funding for her studies in nursing education. During her tenure as Distinguished University Professor, Dr. Schellenberger committed to working on 2 books related to the nursing profession. A more extensive profile of Dr. Schellenberger's work can be found on page 4 of the program. Please join me in welcoming Teresa Schellenberger.
Thank you, President Driscoll. Good morning, distinguished guests, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2017. I am truly honored to be here with you today to celebrate your accomplishments as you graduate from IUP. It really is a wonderful day. I know you've had a great education here, and you certainly are prepared for your career, but there are some other important lessons you still need to learn before you leave IUP. You see, having worked for 30 years in healthcare and higher education, I've had the opportunity to interact with all sorts of people, and boy, have I learned a lot. I wish someone would have shared these lessons with me. It would have saved me a lot of trouble. So consider what I share with you today your final IUP lesson. I took my inspiration from hometown hero Jimmy Stewart. I can't imitate the crosswalk signal on Philadelphia Street telling you it's safe to cross, but I can outline a plan for a wonderful life taken from my favorite movie. You see, every year I have this tradition of watching the movie It's a Wonderful Life with my family. And even though it gets really busy at the holiday time in December, I always take a few hours out of my busy time to watch the movie with them. Many of you may be familiar with this favorite holiday movie, but I suspect there are some people here who are not. So please indulge me for just a few minutes as I get everyone caught up on the plot before I move on to the lessons from this movie that can help you in your life. George Bailey, the lead character played by Jimmy Stewart, has big plans to travel the world and make a name for himself. Unfortunately, he must stay and take over the family business, a savings and loan company. He works with his forgetful uncle and his nemesis, the bitter Mr. Potter, who desires to take over the company and put George Bailey out of business. One day, George's uncle loses a financial deposit that's secretly recovered by Mr. Potter. With the money missing, George realizes that he will be held accountable. He becomes hopeless and suicidal and wishes that he didn't exist. An angel by the name of Clarence is sent to help George. Clarence shows George how life would unfold without him and the tragic events that would impact so many people. When he sees these changes, George realizes that he truly wants to live. The movie culminates with family and friends rushing to his side to offer their support. From this movie and my quick overview, I draw my inspiration for you and share 3 simple life lessons for you to remember. The first lesson, express gratitude. When George Bailey grasped all that he could lose, he realized he really did have a wonderful life. A scene in the movie shows him running through the streets and then later in his home thanking all those people who contributed those wonderful things in his life. When you get busy and you face all sorts of stress, it can be so easy to focus on the negative things that happen. You've got loans to repay, you've got long hours to work, and you may struggle with your relationships. But you really need to think about focusing on the positives. Recently, a friend and I were facing some difficult times. We decided to turn all of that negativity around and try to focus on that positive. Of course, as educators, we turn to books as a guide. And one of the books that we read talked about expressing gratitude and the profound effect it had on the writer's life. We decided to try that for a month. We'd spend a few minutes every day thinking about all the things that we were thankful for. This simple exercise began to have a powerful effect and a positive impact on us. And as it turns out, it wasn't just us. We were not alone. The feeling of the power of gratitude is so strong. Research has shown that expressing gratitude through simple activities such as a gratitude journal or thanking others can lead to enhanced mood. It can boost your health. It can decrease your anxiety and depression and lead to better relationships. I encourage you to find a way to express your gratitude in a way that works for you. For many of you, that may mean using your phone or some other technology. Speaking of technology, I know that some of you out there have probably already looked at your phone in the short time that I've been speaking. So in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to get your phones out and express your gratitude to someone. Yes, I know, this is a little unusual, a faculty member asking you to get your phones. For the graduates, this will be a good time for you to thank someone who has been helpful to you throughout your college career. Your message of gratitude can be for anyone that you choose. If you want to make your message public, you can consider tweeting it and use the hashtag IUP, all capital letters, gratitude. I'm going to be silent for 20 minutes and ask that you also 20 minutes, I don't think so, 20 seconds. Ask that you also be silent. If you have your phones and want to text someone or email or send a message, please do so. If you don't want to take your phones out, I ask you to just sit quietly for 20 seconds and think about something that you're grateful for. Well, I'm really surprised. Usually when I do these kinds of things in class, everybody is talking and I can't get them back. So thank you for participating. Feel free throughout the day to also express your gratitude. I encourage you to take a few minutes every day, just like we just did, to do this simple gratitude exercise and reflect upon the things that you are thankful for. You might be pleasantly surprised to see how it will change your life. Since we're expressing gratitude, that leads me to my second lesson learned from It's a Wonderful Life. This lesson is family and friends first. When George Bailey faced desperation, it was his family and his friends who rallied to support him. They gave of themselves to help him when he needed it. They did not expect anything in return. Clarence the angel reminds George, "No man is a failure who has friends." That's usually the part in the movie where I begin to cry. Even though I know it's coming, I still cry. Now, you might think being a teacher, a scientist, a writer, or whatever career you've chosen will define you. Your career is important, but when all is said and done, that's probably not the thing that you'll be remembered for. You'll be remembered for the relationships in your life. This lesson is further illustrated in the movie when Clarence provides memorable advice to George. He says, "Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he?" At graduation, I'm always reminded of my sister. She graduated from college, had an incredible career ahead of her. I took time off from my job to attend her graduation. I have great memories of celebrating that accomplishment with her that weekend. It turned out to be a good weekend also because it happened to be the weekend I met my husband, but that's another story. Anyway, my sister, like many of you, had this incredible job offer. She moved across the country, got a great new apartment, bought a new car, all those things college graduates plan to do. Unfortunately, 3 months later, she was killed in a car accident. Looking back, I'm so happy that I prioritized my time with her because I didn't know it would be the last time that I would get to see her. You never know what will happen in your life, so make the people who are important to you a priority. That leads me to my third lesson: do the right thing. Your integrity will be tested. You'll be faced with challenging situations in your personal and professional life, and sometimes even both. The working world can be difficult with jealousy, incivility, competition, and inappropriate behavior. You will face the pressure to succeed, and people may try to derail you as you move forward in your career. You have to decide how to respond. In the movie, George Bailey faced takeover threats from Mr. Potter. George could have given in and handed over the business, but he didn't. He stayed true to his values and beliefs throughout his work and family life. And this helped him, and in return, helped so many other people in his community. When Clarence the angel revealed to George how life would be like without him, he realized the powerful effect he had on others. Just like in the movie, follow George's example for a wonderful life and do what is right. Because as a good friend of mine always tells me, what is right, and it will always be right. You now have the 3 last important lessons that you need to start the future that lays ahead of you. Remember these 3 key points as you move forward. Express gratitude, put family and friends first, and do the right thing. I believe that with the combination of your IUP degree and these life lessons, you really can have a wonderful life. I share my best wishes for the exciting future you have ahead. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Thank you, Dr. Schellenbarger. In a lasting tradition that continues today, the music program has always been a core strength of IUP. Its ensembles have toured internationally. Please enjoy the Graduation Brass Ensemble's version of Bach's My Spirit Be Joyful from Cantata 146.
Wow. Good morning. Thanks to the Graduation Brass Ensemble for the beautiful music. I'm John Kilmarks, Associate Vice President for Academic Administration. It's my privilege to also congratulate each of you today. You and your families and friends can be very, very proud. I want you to revel in your achievements. But I must also remind you that because of your talents and capabilities and your graduate degrees, you have a greater challenge. You will be called upon to put your knowledge to use and to help solve the problems facing our world. The world really needs IUP graduates. We have high expectations. But I'm confident that your experiences at IUP have prepared you very well for these challenges, and I look forward to hearing of your many accomplishments in the years ahead. I'm now pleased to introduce Dr. Randy Martin, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Research.
Congratulations to our graduates and welcome to family members, friends, colleagues, and guests of honor. Attaining your graduate degree is going to change the rest of your lives in a very positive way. The degree you earn today will have a ripple effect, beginning with you and extending to others, your communities and your workplaces. Some advice. Take what you've learned and use it to improve the quality of life of others. Make a difference in someone's life. Be important in the life of another. Don't accept second best of yourself ever, and most important of all, try to be a better person tomorrow than you are today. I wish you luck and good fortune as you continue on your lifelong journey.
Thank you, Dr. Martin. I now ask Dr. Martin to preside over the conferring of degrees. Dr. Kilmarks and our trustees will join us in greeting candidates as they process across the stage. Dr. Martin.
Doctoral degree candidates, please rise. Dr. Driscoll, I have the honor to present these candidates for the Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, and Doctor of Psychology.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and graduate dean, and subject to completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the doctoral degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. As a testament of this accomplishment, you will receive a doctoral hood, which signifies your attainment of this advanced degree. You may now come forward.
Hortense Samantha Mowat, school-based implementation of a prevention of depression program with urban at-risk adolescents, chaired by Dr. Courtney McLaughlin. Elizabeth Marie DeThomas, an exploration into potential career effects from middle and high school mathematics experiences, a mixed methods investigation into STEM career choice, chaired by Dr. Kelly Paquette. Robert W. Dill, Transforming from Traditional to Collaborative Collective Bargaining, a case study of successful contract negotiations and leadership styles in 3 Pennsylvania school districts, chaired by Dr. Kelly Paquette. Jennifer Ann Auletta Sarowick, a phenomenological description of bachelor's degrees attainment for returning adult students, chaired by Dr. Kelly Paquette. Jeffrey Stewart Rakes, Place Matters, a mixed methods case study of institutional place building in higher education, chaired by Dr. Kelly Paquette. Erin K. Howe, examining the role of orthographic coding ability in elementary students with previously identified reading disability, speech or language impairment, or combined language and learning disabilities, chaired by Dr. Mark McGowan. Brett Colby Tozer. Pennsylvania Teachers' Perceptions and Use of Social Media Communication Technologies as a Pedagogical Tool, chaired by Dr. Susan Siebert. Reginald J. Hickman, Uplift the Race, a cross-generational study on the motivating factors of African American men to become teachers, chaired by Dr. Shirley Johnson. Laura Kate Schubert, Exploring the Connections Between Students' Mindsets and Their Writing, an intervention study with a course-embedded writing tutor, chaired by Dr. Ben Rapheth. Jeffrey A. Krupa, an evaluation of the effects of motorcycle LED brake lamp flash frequency sequences on constantly during traffic texting in a static vehicle, chaired by Dr. Chris Janisak. William Donahue, Students Talking About Assessment, Insights on Program Learning Outcomes, chaired by Dr. John Pagnucci. John Carl Hepler, Digital Technology and Influence on the Professionalization of Teaching Associates in a University English Department, chaired by Dr. John Pagnucci. Gregory Luke Chawala, Toward a Decolonial Queer Ecology, Reparative Reading of Gothic and Speculative Fiction, chaired by Dr. Susan Comfort. Adam Scott Colton, Redesigning the LMS, Game Design, Collaborative Learning, and the Literacy Guild, chaired by Dr. Ken Sherwood. Beatrice Epuene, Presidential Debates Through the Lens of Posterity, a content analysis of policy frames in presidential debates from 1960 to 2012, chaired by Dr. Mary Beth Leidman. Thomas Edward Cornwell, Social Capital Impact of Online Social Networking Among Adolescent and Young Adults with Cancer, chaired by Dr. Mary Beth Leidman. Francia Joné Henry, a case study of delinquency reduction programs at the Boys and Girls Club of Harrisburg, chaired by Dr. Melissa Swager. Melinda Sue Barrett, Identification of Health Education Competency in School Nurse Certification Programs, Multiple Case Study, chaired by Dr. Teresa Schellenbarger. Melissa Elliott Lee, Student-Centered English's Pedagogy, a Case Study, Exploration of a New Orientation for U.S. Composition, chaired by Dr. Gloria Park.
please join me in congratulating our new doctoral degree recipients. Dr. Martin, please present the candidate for the Master of Fine Arts degree.
Master of Fine Arts degree candidate, please rise. President Driscoll, I have the honor of presenting the candidate for Master of Fine Arts degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and graduate dean and subject to completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the Master of Fine Arts degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. As a testament of this accomplishment, you will receive a hood, which signifies your attainment of this advanced degree. You may now come forward.
Ola Farag. A Critical Insight into the Awakening, chaired by Mr. Nathan Hoyer.
Let's congratulate our Master of Fine Arts degree recipient. Dr. Martin, please present the candidates for the Master of Arts, Education, Science, Business Administration, and Professional Science.
Thank you, President Driscoll. All recipients of the Master of Arts, Education, Science, Business Administration, and Professional Sciences, please rise. I have the honor to present these recipients of the master's degrees in academic disciplines in graduate studies.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and graduate dean, and subject to completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, or Professional Science Masters. You may now move your tassels to the left side, and you may be seated until the marshal escorts you to the stage.
Sarah Ann Henley. America Velasco. Stephanie Ann Canton. Trisha Barish. Natalie Wallace. Autumn Elizabeth Eichner. Mariah Lee Sanders. Kenisha Brown. Origi Alonzi. Taylor Renee Jones. Kelsey Elizabeth Ickes. John Patrick Hart. Elizabeth Ledunlier. Travis Solenberger. Dane Christensen. Chelsea E. Savino. Matthew Van Gorder. William J. DeBevick. Casey Allison Keating. Bader Alotibi. Farzani Jahangrate. Huifeng Yun. Jade M. Fernie. Lamira Pine. Adetayo Adetunja. Raida Ahmad Alanazi. Hadil Salim Al-Sayari. Marjanatu Farouk. Rakayat Shofunda. Aisha Farouk. Amanda Renee Boldy. Jill Caitlin Siege. Danielle Marie Cavill. Alicia L. Lindo. Ashley Nicole Rocco. Ashley Grace Perkins. Nicole Lynn Goodiski. Jennifer Walker. Katie May Pennywill. Brianne Charisse Leonard. Ashley N. Ryder. William Dwayne Jarvie. Eric Braden Lutz. Kristen Blix Vander Woody. Emily Ann Skarbowski. Kirsten Arlene Biggins. Liza M. Walker. Audrey Rose Botsford. Arlie Corinne Henry. Okay. Neha Divakaran Samuel. Heidi Lynn Fleming. Tabitha Ann Brubaker. Maureen Steinbugel. Adriana Constantinidis. Nicole Danielle Wallace. Salwa Jadid Alanazi. Rasha Mohammed Sulahi. Nada Al-Sulami. Fadaha Al-Shamara. Moroju Yusuf Bukadadi. Jawahar Haspu. Duha Rifai. Mawiya Al-Supi. Sma Hausawi. Brian Neil Edmiston. Ernest Greg Lovelace. Nicole Alexandra Decker. Katerina Nicole Leonardo. Emeka Akoa. Destiny Lane Lindsay. Mendy Wang. Nathan Michael Hartle. Daniel Werner. Florian Tenbergen. Roja Gutta. Narun Adithainath. Kushal Gowda. Suresh Erode Sathish. Bhawan Jane Hiralalal. Adil Al-Sarari.
Please join me in congratulating the new master's degree recipients. I'm now pleased to introduce John Nanoski, President of the IUP Alumni Association Board of Directors, to welcome our new graduates into the association.
Good morning. I welcome each and every one of our new graduates as members of the IUP Alumni Association. The congratulatory gift you receive from the association is a reminder that you share this wonderful university with more than 146,000 others who crossed this stage before you. You will always be a member of the IUP community, but today that membership has changed from student to graduate. You should always be proud of your accomplishment. Among our alumni are prominent journalists, policymakers, college presidents, CEOs of big corporations and not so big corporations, inventors, scientists, educators, award-winning artists, musicians, clergy, Army generals, and experts who care for the health and well-being of people, families, and communities. IUP alumni are known for taking what they have experienced here and making a better world. Now it's your turn to make it a better world. As you embark on your life's next journey, please always know that you have a home here at IUP and you're always welcome to come back home. Congratulations.
Thank you, John. I think that I'm feeling that we haven't clapped for the graduates quite enough, and family members and friends here need to make some more noise. So let's congratulate all of our graduates this morning one more time. Thank you, and congratulations from me yet again. These are difficult times in our world, and I do want to take a moment to recognize everyone who has served or who is actively serving in our military or as first responders in their community. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you all for your service. We are now at the point in the ceremony when the graduates have the opportunity to pay tribute to those people who helped make this moment a reality for them. Would the parents, spouses, children, other family members, sponsors, and friends of our graduates please stand so that the graduates may show their appreciation by a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. I also want to thank representatives from the Council on Spiritual and Religious Life for being here this morning and for all you do to support our university community. I want to thank the Graduation Brass Ensemble and our vocalist, Kayla Marie Diarman, and the Commencement Committee and all others who helped to plan and carry out this ceremony today. Following the recessional, we invite all graduates and their guests to a reception in the Blue Room of Sutton Hall. Please now rise for the singing of the Alma Mater and the retiring of the colors. Please remain in your places until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have recessed. Thank you.
To a noble alma mater's name, we her children sing a joyful lay, and to her a new allegiance pledge that lives beyond our day. Sing, oh, sing our alma mater's praise. Hail, hail, echoes gleaming you. Give to her our homage and our love, and to her name be true.
Mark time. March. Detail. Halt. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Ready to retrieve the colors. Retrieve the colors. Right. Face.